Hey everybody, I'm Eric Smith. It's Sunday, and I want to talk about small presses, or independent publishers, or whatever you want to call them. This might get a little rambly. I haven't planned this ahead of time. It's a little spur of the moment, but it's something that's been on my mind, and I just want to talk about it a little bit for all you book readers out there. Books are everywhere. Thank goodness they're still out there. The written word hasn't crumbled, and you have your I think it's the big five publishers like Penguin and Random House. Are they the same thing? I don't know. But anyway, you've got your big five. As I said, I believe it's five. That's where you're going to get your bestsellers and the majority. I'm going to say majority of stuff you're going to find at Barnes & Noble or Books A Million. I could be completely wrong about that. Things are changing. Barnes & Noble has new policies. Apparently, stores can stock whatever they want, each individual store. So, yes, big five, and then you've got your small presses. I suppose there might be some medium size. I don't know exactly how it works. And you've got, there's Cemetery Dance, puts out great stuff. Subterranean Press puts out wonderful stuff. Bunches of them. There's three in particular I'm going to talk about today. And what I want to talk about, I'm going to show you some things from each of these three presses. But I'm trying to get away from Amazon. I don't know if it's entirely possible. I mean, technically it is. I could just never shop at Amazon again. But then there are some things, some publications, I think, that are only available through Amazon. And if you want to support those authors, publishers, unfortunately, you got to support Amazon. But there are quite a few small press publishers you can order directly from them. It might take you a little longer to get your stuff. It might cost cover price, no discount, but your money is going to the publisher, to the author, to the cover artist. You know, they're getting more of the pie than if you've ordered through Amazon. So these are three publishers that I know you can order directly from them, and I do that when I can. So let's just jump in right off the bat. We're going to talk about, what am I talking about first? Death's Head Press. I think their big thing right now is their Splatter Westerns. There's 8 out so far, I think, and they've revealed the cover for number 9. I've read 3 so far. They've been fantastic. I have all of the ones that are available. I did not grab any to show you because they're sort of buried, and I didn't want to dig around too much for this little quick random video. But I do have what I think is their first publication. I listened to an interview with one of the guys from Death's Head Press, and I think he said this was what started it all. This is And Hell Followed. Love that cover. It's got a great lineup. Right on the front, you've got Raph James White, Jeff Strand, Wiley Young, Christine Morgan. Some great authors there. It's a nice anthology, obviously. It says it right there. And you can see their logo, Death's Head Press. So I got this from Amazon. I did not know it was a Death's Head Press book at the time. It just looked cool. It had some great authors. But there you go. So they've got anthologies. Where am I going to put this stuff? I don't know. I guess I'll just toss it over there. And then let's see. Actually, I'm going to show you 4 books, 3 of which I did not know were Death's Head Press when I bought them. Next, we have Resisting Madness by Wesley Southard, collection of short stories. Again, great cover. I absolutely love it. Fan of the author. Picked it up. It's Death's Head Press. And then one of my favorite books that I read last year. Pretty sure it was last year. This is Reception by Kenzie Jennings. A great man, Death's Head Press has some great covers. And there you go, another one. She's got one of the Splatter Westerns as well. It's fantastic. And then the most recent one that I've gotten, and this I did order directly from Death's Head Press. I don't know when they started doing direct ordering from them, from Death's Head Press. I don't think when I got those three, I could have gotten them directly from the publisher. I had to get them somewhere else. But this is With Teeth by Brian Keene. Do I need to say it? Great cover. The logo's changed up a little bit. So that's just a sampling. And as I said, Splatter Westerns, from now on, I'm ordering directly from them. If I can get it from them, I'm going to order it from them. They seem like a nice... well, they seem to be a very decent publisher. They put out great stuff. Again, I listened to this interview, and the guy in the interview sounds like it was Jared Barbie, I want to say. Not 100% sure. But seemed like a really nice guy. So, Death's Head Press. There you go. Great publisher. They put out some great stuff. Next, we have a local-ish publisher. They're in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. Dayton, Ohio. And just a mix of things here. And three of these I did order directly from them, but we'll start with the one I did not. Just because I pulled this off the shelf because I just love... It's Kill for Satan, Brian Smith. How can you not love that title? Big fan of Brian Smith's stuff. Great cover. And Grindhouse numbers their books. There's their little logo. And, of course, I want to support them because they're local. I support them because they put out fantastic stuff. They have a great stable of authors. And sometimes you get swag from most of these small presses. And I'm saying sometimes I may have caused some trouble. I posted a picture on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook when I got With Teeth by Brian Keene. And it came with a nice patch of their logo and a sticker. And somebody said they didn't get that stuff when they got their book. So it's sometimes. The publisher did say, you know, they were out of stock. They ran out. But, so Grindhouse, I think, tends to send, you know, you get bookmarks and stickers and things. I ordered something, and got a little popcorn container. I feel like there were 3D glasses as well. But that's another reason. Oh, look at that back cover. Love it. Another reason to support is you can get sometimes, not always, you can get some cool stuff. All right, so here's some other things. These I ordered directly from Grindhouse. Go Down Hard, Ali Say, not sure. Read this one and reviewed it already. Maybe that's what I'll link in this video. But Grindhouse, it's got the number on the side. Really good book. And then a couple that I have not read yet, but authors that I'm a fan of. We have The Long Shadows of October by Christopher Triana. Reviewed a few of his things. Saint Sadist by Lucas Mangum. I've reviewed a book that he was in that I got from Grindhouse. I believe it was Grindhouse. Had 3 stories in it. His was one of them. Looking forward to reading both of these. But, and again, numbers on the side. So yeah, Grindhouse has a great catalog of books. And I've read, again, these are just samplings. I did not pull like every Grindhouse book I have. Brian Smith's got quite a few from them. I didn't pull every Death's Head Press, all of that. So, another fantastic publisher. And then finally, I'm going to talk about you people. If you're a regular viewer, you know I love this publisher. I love the guy that's running this this press, I guess. Anyway, it is, let's see, find one with just the logo for a moment. Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. These guys, this is Max Booth III and Laurie Michelle, and ever since I discovered this publisher, when they announced they have a new book and put it up for pre-order, I pre-order it. Not big on doing that sort of thing, but I really want to support these people, and I really like the stuff they put out. And again, bookmarks, stickers, things, a lot of these. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a quick look here. There's one. I know that one does. I don't have to look. I know that one does. I'm pretty sure this one does. Yeah. All of these books, I don't know if it's always going to be the case, but these, because I pre-ordered, sometimes it's first 100 orders, you get a signed book plate. So I've got them stuck in my books. But let's look at some of these. Let's go back. I think this is one of the first ones I got. Standalone, Paul Michael Anderson. I've read and reviewed this one. Really cool. Great book. Then we have Antioch by Jessica Leonard. I've read and reviewed this one. Fantastic. This one's a mind bender. Great covers. So there you go. Highly recommended. And then a couple brand new ones, actually. This one's pretty new, but I've already read and reviewed it. Jurassic Christ by Michael Allen Rose. I love this little pocket Bible look. Covers by Laurie Michelle. And so there you go. This is the kind of neat thing they do. They designed it like a little pocket Bible because it's Jurassic Christ. And then the most recent one is Scanlines by Todd Kiesling. Not sure. Rather disturbing image on the cover. I believe this is a story that was out of print for a long time, and Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing has put it back into print. Definitely looking forward to reading this one because I've loved everything I've read from Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. I think the first thing I read from them was We Need to Do Something by Max Booth III, which, little shout out, they made into a movie. It's going to be, I want to say it's at the Tribeca Film Festival. And there might be links on the Perpetual Motion Machine site where you can buy tickets for a virtual viewing. I'll see. I'll have links for all three of these publishers down in the description, so you can check that out. And it was just announced that We Need to Do Something. The movie was picked up by IFC, I believe. Really hope I'm not giving out bad information, but I believe IFC picked it up. So they're going to have it for video on demand and possibly the IFC channel, which unfortunately I don't have. I'm waiting for home video release. But anyway, so that's Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. Again, I'm a huge fan. They've got a great catalog of books. They also put out, I should have grabbed some, Dark Moon Digest. I have some issues of that. They've got a Patreon. And I think at the lowest level, you get a digital subscription to Dark Moon Digest. At 5 or 7 or 10, I can't remember what level, you get a print subscription to Dark Moon Digest. And, of course, all sorts of other cool things if you support them on Patreon. Yeah, huge fan of Perpetual Motion Machine. I've got 2 other things already that are pre-ordered from them. Because as I said, I want to support them. It takes a little longer. You're going to pay full price, but I think it's the thing to do. Amazon makes more than enough money. There are horror stories coming out from, and I mean that in a bad way, from, how they treat their workers and everything. And as I said, I don't think, without just cutting yourself off completely, saying, I don't care how much I want this book or this thing, I'm never buying from Amazon. You know, you can do that, but I'm weak. There are books that I want, and Amazon's the only place to get them. But I am going to try to take a little bit away from them, give it to the publishers. I think that's the right thing to do. So there you go. I don't know if I've accomplished anything with this video. Maybe some of those covers caught your eye. Maybe you do want to support and throw a little bit more of that money to the authors and publishers and the creators, so that someplace like Amazon isn't getting their piece of the pie. I don't know about Barnes & Noble. I shop at a physical Barnes & Noble. I don't think I've ever ordered anything from their website, but maybe some of those things that I can't get directly from the publisher, I'm going to start getting from Barnes & Noble instead of Amazon. We'll see how that goes. I have eclectic tastes, and I gotta get my fix where I can. But anyway, there you go. Small press, independent publishers, please support them. Check, I don't know, Google small presses or independent publishers, because there's plenty that I did not mention. And there you go. I don't know. I don't know what, like I said, this wasn't planned, so I don't know what else to say. Again, I will have links to these 3 publishers in the description below, so you can check them out. And yeah, that's all I've got for this. So if you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put them in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers, although, again, didn't talk about a specific book or plot or anything. It's not a review, so I don't know what we could spoil here. But if we are going to get into spoiler territory somehow, post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here on my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comics, board games, and fuzzy animals, is ErikSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. That's all I've got. So until next time, read more books.